All right, you guys. It is time. And do I have dope for you? You know, that's what I think of myself as, the dope man. This shit is dope out to y'all. Okay. In my life, my only true rival are my thoughts. What I think of is the only thing that can make me alter what I'm thinking, believe something is not right for what I'm thinking. I mean, my thoughts are my only rival. As long as my thoughts are in agreement with what I'm doing, I'm just in a peaceful mode. There there are the only things that make me change directions once I've decided to do something. They just are. My course is real. Take this for instance. I got a friend who cheated on his woman and he was consumed with guilt. And he asked me if he should uh, confess. Now, I could have said yes or no, and he may have went with whatever I said. But I'm an instructor at heart. So first off, I'm sure you're wondering what the hell does this shit have to do with confidence? Well, listen and learn because confidence comes to you in a lot of specific arenas. I told him, to buy my course, my confidence course, and learn how to realize who you are. Then I asked him, do you want your woman to think of you as a liar? And he said no with his head down. Do you feel you will learn from this situation? He said he would never cheat on his woman again. I told him, my course will give him the confidence to not tell your woman shit. He bought it. He was one of my first 10 students. And he has constantly been in contact with me to thank me for, giving him not confidence, but common sense. Common sense enough to realize he was, scared to make a decision. That's all it was. He was scared to make a decision. My course helped him to see he was thinking of way too much shit that didn't really matter to his relationship. Of course, cheating matters, but it only matters when you caught or you confess. What I'm saying is I'm not with cheating. But I know if my woman don't catch me with my dick in somebody's pussy, I'm not admitting shit. Because you gotta understand you fucking your woman up. She's been true to you for I don't know how many years. And you bring some shit up that's gonna bring excuse me, that's gonna screw the relationship. You're bringing it up. It didn't come up. And that's where I think you're wrong at. because you're bringing it up. She didn't catch you. So bringing it up is very big. Uh, so you got to make a decision on whether or not your relationship is important. Nothing was important to him except his woman, which I failed to realize why he cheated, but he did. He uh he admitted to himself, which was the first thing that he needed to do. And after admitting it to himself, he had to move on it, which he would not have been able to do if he would have confessed. Another thing, if he would have confessed, his woman wouldn't have trusted him no more. And that relationship would be all but dead. So I am not encouraging cheating. I am not encouraging anything negative like that. I'm just saying, if it happens, you better use your head before you make a move. So, my shit works. And the thing that I be trying to impress on people, that you gotta have a working plan. Not a plan that works, but a working plan so that you can, get your shit in. I'm gonna blast off after this goddamn video. I'm sure I'm gonna blast off. And the chorus will be my fucking fuel. You all are gonna wonder, well no, you are gonna be able to vouch for the value of the chorus. You'll be extremely lucky. I'm talking about extremely lucky to take that leap of faith and trust me. I mean, you made your job. You made the fact that you're doubting me in just about everything. You made it into a door, and this door won't let you open it to get through. But you want to get through. You watch. Bring all your questions once you're through. There is not going to be anything I won't address. There's not going to be any question I won't accept. Because I want you to believe in me. There will be no question that I will not accept. Why? Because all the questions will be real life questions. Not no what ifs or no how to's. They will be questions that you can really ask because it's important to you. You can thank me later, but right now we got business to take care of our own. Hold on, let me do something to this right here. I should have did this earlier. Okay. Uh, who knows where we'll go when we're all thinking alike? We're not scared of somebody's past. I hope I live to see that. You only grow to the level of recognition and appreciation from your peers. When they see and appreciate what you've done, you're going to fill those shoes. Today, doing what they do for most of you is hiding behind the computer and never facing your peers. Then there are those of you who have adapted old school principles to today's ways, which is perfectly acceptable. It's actually what you're supposed to do when you're trying to rise to the top of this epidemic. So you can continue to think that you cannot win today with the ways of yesterday. You can continue to think that if you want to. But the real ones know you're wrong. The real ones know they got to put this shit together with today's ways and old school's ideas. I make a lot of blanket statements concerning the participants of today's epidemic. Let me make one thing clear. I know there are some real ones out there. I know there's some of those out there who put it, they put their all into doing the shit correctly. When I make a statement and I use the words all of you, I do not actually mean each and every one of you in the streets. I'm speaking to all the suckers involved in a particular subject I'm speaking on at the time. You got to learn whenever you have any goal, something is always going to try to, get in front of it. They're going to try to dissuade you. Not they, it, whatever it is. This is especially true when something is going to be empowering to you. But this is what makes it so important to follow through with your pursuit. Because in the end, it will empower you. There's nobody stronger than you. There's nobody more important than you. You have to believe this. I see shit quickly. And in every adverse situation that I've been involved in, I diffused it with a quip about this abadabba. Pimping ain't gonna allow no motherfucker to disagree with another pimp, man. Game recognized game. And I see you down. Let's have a drink and talk about this shit like Jim. Say some shit like that. Real niggas in the street have what we know as pride. And will not belittle himself in any way. To make a aggression move after the motherfucker done said something slick as that shows you ain't got no game and you ain't gonna front yourself off like that. I hear so much fakery. I see so much misrepresentation of this game. It sickens me. And sometimes I go too far. No matter what qualification I believe I have, I can't make blanket statements about every motherfucker in the game today. Every once in a while, one of you get pissed off enough, then check me. I owe all of you who are real an apology. I will offer it now and hope it suffices for you all who I have insulted with a remark or crack on your qualification. I apologize to you all. I apologize that if I said anything that insulted you in any way, I didn't mean it that way. Salute to you all. All are equals those who are truly down for their crime. This year's flying by, and if the only, I guess not only, but if God sees fit to allow me to see the end, I'm gonna see the end of this year and bring in the new year right along with you. I've lived a life many motherfuckers would love to live, but I'm only at the beginning. 2024 will be my breakout year. I think I said that for the last 15 years. So it don't mean I'm not making money. It just means I haven't accomplished what I want to accomplish. And I will rest on my laurels and live out the rest of my life in sheer luxury once I do. The kind of history you get from hard work and dedication from committing to something other than yourself. We are together in this adventure to regain our position in the world. And you got to know you have a part on the team. You do. We should be on top. Our place isn't to support someone else's goddamn philosophy in hopes to push us forward. Follow your heart and really do all you can to prosper. All the plots to keep us from making it to the motherfucking polls will be from now. Because we should all know there's no stopping us now. I happen to be a man that has had many women who totally fucked up their first time running. But I believe in second chances. They didn't know me, and they didn't know what they'd miss if they weren't with me. Once they found out, they begged for a second chance. And many times I gave it to them. Never did they provide me less than the first time. Often I got 2 or 3 times what they did before. But there were several times I got 20 times what they did before. I mean, you get rewarded when you make decisions based on this game. You need to choose your battles, even when it's with a lesser evil. You know, I'm making it a point to smoke my morning joint now because I got took off. I didn't get to smoke this morning. And the reason I'm only now smoking it is because of this morning I heard some shit that they was talking about on the news and it just fucked me up. And they were saying that smoking weed is the gateway to being a drug addict. You know, I don't believe that shit. I don't know how many of you believe that shit. But what happens when a young person starts smoking weed is, since it wasn't legal, they'd have to go somewhere where illegal activities take place. Just by being in that space, that youngster gets exposed to all just by being in that place. That youngster get exposed to all the other shit going on out there in the streets. He he might be there to buy some weed, but before he leaves, somebody gonna ask him if he wants some blows, some pills, some of this, some of that. Weed does not make them want to use the other drugs. Buying weed illegally does. In that regard, I'm all for legal distribution of weed. At least when the kid go in that motherfucking store to buy some weed, ain't no coke dealer or no pill pushers in there trying to entice them to, buy that shit. Plus, there would be serious cash increase for whoever allows free, not free weed, but weed to be sold legally. As soon as the report gets in how much them states is doing it, is making, them motherfuckers that ain't doing it, they gonna start doing it. I don't know about you, but when I think about a rival, I like that motherfucker to be some magnanimous motherfucker. Some big something that's capable of achieving magnificent feats. Or at least I like to think that. But my rival is even greater than that. My rival is my thoughts. Nothing can get me to do as much as my thoughts could get me to do. And my biggest rival to date is the thought of not making SWU go as far as I can get it to go. I'm getting so many requests to enroll, so I pass on a lot of them. I thought I wanted 50 students at a time. So I worried about getting, cutting myself off with just 50 students. Most of the time when I was young in this Albuquerque, I rode alone. And I still do that today. I didn't have, nor did I want a team of dudes in my car all believing the same shit. But that's because what I was thinking, I wanted to work. So I didn't want to share my thoughts with everybody. I would ride and think of things I wanted to do in this amazing life I chose. Then I'd figure out a way to do it or to get it. There are big rewards waiting for you if you commit to getting things instead of wanting. That's the problem. All you do is want shit. You don't go get it. One SW focus is to show you how to get what you want. The benefits of being a disciplined person don't show immediately, but you get disciplined by being tactful. So the one thing I have noticed you don't have is a full commitment to getting this game. You just don't. But this is alpha life. If you want it, there's a commitment you gotta make. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't commit because you're a part-time rapper. It's cool, man. Whatever you believe is cool. The greatest determining factor in your success as a confident man is your commitment to being confident. Only in this computer generated generation do you find niggas so insecure they can't claim pimping and rapping and being a plumber at the same time. It's okay as long as you don't know any better. But you know better. Now I'm telling you. You don't want to accept it, but you're the ones who need to choose, not these bitches. I'm telling you, you need to choose. A lot of you probably don't know this about me, but I am a humanitarian. Some of you simply won't believe it, but I am. That's why I keep kicking it as real as I do to you guys. How to use this stuff as an excuse to go somewhere else. I believe in being as good of a human being as I can. And in believing that, I'm reserving the right to receive all the benefits of being a good person. Man, what the fuck? Who's sending me this shit? Hey man, why you guys ain't calling? I get serious, kind of like I am now, but that don't mean you ain't supposed to motherfucking call. That mean you supposed to call with some serious shit too. Man, I be thinking of this shit. I can't help it. I can, and I'm receiving all, not all, but most of the benefits that's for me in my life. And it's coming to me because I believe what I believe. The reason, excuse me, the reason I say this a minute, but the other day, the brother who just got out of the joint, doing a year, they was really fucked up with him because if they give you up to a year, you can do it in county, but a year and a day you got to go to the pen, got to get that number. But anyway, uh, he had just got out the pen, and he was calling me to tell me he wanted to buy my course again because he had just bought it before he went in that he wanted to know how to do that. So, we got to talking. And he felt the confidence I was talking about before he had went in. Because he said only if he would have stayed busy with the course, he wouldn't be in. Caller, what's up?
Hey, it's you, bud. What's happening, man? What's up, man? You the man.
What's happening, bro? What's your question?
Yo, man. The quick big one. Why you don't try to ground clothes with water, man? That'll help with that hay fever for sure, man.
Why don't I?
It'll dry that shit up for you.
Hey, man. Do you guys? I mean, I wish you guys would realize I get all kind of remedies that people suggest. Okay. I mean, all kinds, and I ain't never took none of them. And you see, I'm 71. You see, I'm doing what the fuck I want to do, because I don't believe that bullshit, y'all. I believe you believe it, and that's all that matters. That's all that should matter for you.
No, it worked, man. I just want to see you knock that shit off. I'm telling you.
Hey, brother, you should have a question.
Yeah, it was a question. I said this before. Try it, man. You gotta try some shit sometimes that other people are saying. Besides,
I do not try shit. Let me tell you something. I don't try shit. I don't get no colds. I do get various aches, but I supposed to get them. I don't get sick. I don't have fevers. I don't get colds. Every fucking blue moon, I might get a cold. So to me, I'm being very healthy. Not according to you, according to me.
Yeah.
So if you did this before, I'm requesting that you do not fucking do it again, because I don't give a fuck what you think I should do.
Mm-hmm.
When I sit down and shit, I wipe my ass. You don't.
That's true.
So you shouldn't be worried about me.
Nah, it's out of love. It ain't out of hurt.
Hey, bro, I ain't talking about you trying to hurt me. What hurt me is you think I should live like you or do what you do. That's what got me talking shit. I ain't got to do what the fuck you do.
There's remedies, though. There are remedies.
I don't give a fuck about your remedy, because I believe remedies are mental.
Hey, remedies.
I think they mental.
Natural remedies are true.
No, I didn't say natural. I said mental.
Oh, okay. I can roll with that.
Well, if you could work with that, why are you still talking? Get off the motherfucking phone, man, if you ain't got no question, because this is not a health line for you to keep me living till I'm 100.
I hear you. I'm going back to listen to you, man.
All right, brother.
All right.
Man, I don't give a fuck what somebody call themselves doing. You could be interrupting my cha-cha. You don't give a fuck about that. Shit. So, I'm telling you, bruh felt the What's up, caller? Caller, what's up? I don't, these motherfuckers be calling in and I don't know what they be doing. But I am a motherfucker. What is it?
Hello?
Yeah, what's happening?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
It's Big Scoop. I want to make a statement, bud. Yeah?
Man, go ahead.
Sorry, I should say basically. I forgot about that. But you're calling. You're saying to us, yeah, to ask you a question. Should we call up and ask a question?
Wait. What did you say?
I'm saying that you're saying to us that we should call up and ask a question. But every time that I think of a question to ask you, I've already got the answer to the question because it's you.
Because I cover a lot of area and I understand that, man. So then I
just wanted to let you know that. Bud.
Hey, check it out.
Yeah.
You're not the only one that say that. People say, when I get to talk to them, sometimes they say, man, Jessica called and I'm sitting here waiting in queue, and you answered the question already. Because I don't fucking say things that don't be answered. So I may get someone on the line and answer the question before they get to ask it. But that don't mean you get off the goddamn line. That means you explore that answer.
Okay, bud. Yeah, I just wanted to say that, bud.
I believe you did, man. But what I'm saying is, you guys do not get what the show is about. Stop being afraid to think. People don't ask questions because they haven't thought of how to ask a different question than the one they intended to ask.
Right.
I'm a thinker, bro. And when I say something 10 minutes ago, I set it up so I can answer it now.
Right.
All right?
Yeah, I'm going to keep thinking, bud.
Appreciate you. I appreciate you, brother.
You too, bud.
I know for a fact short-sighted motherfuckers have short lives. I'm telling you, you got to be the kind of person that you walking down, you just went to the liquor store or whatever. Now you walk into your car, but you got to go around this blind corner. You got to be the kind of motherfucker that thinks somebody right there finna hit you in the head. And then you act like that's what's finna happen, and you check that corner a different way than you would have. Ain't that motherfucker there. And you get to say, nigga, you be tripping. Because I do that a lot. Nigga, you be tripping. Yeah, I do, man. But I got a bunch of partners that's dead because they wasn't tripping. I ain't trying to go out like that. If I don't go out naturally, matter of fact, I ain't going out no other way because I don't put myself in that position. Not that an accident can't happen. I don't think that. But, bro was feeling the confidence from before he went in. So we kicked it a little bit, and when he told me his last name, I remembered it because it was some kind of funny name. But I told him to send me his email, and I would hook him up for free. Carla, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Rosebud? This is Beanie Chris reporting live. Hey, bro, I just wanted to, like a player burnout, dog. I'm burnt out, fucking with the ladies. I just want to kind of get my mind back. Fucking with these different spirits and shit like that.
Stop. Man, I ain't gonna call you a fucking liar. But I can hear in your voice, that's not the truth. So what I'm saying, that's not the truth. Do not try to explain it to me. Just fucking tell me the truth, man. You can't be tired of fucking with bitches. You need some kind of hiatus. Because if that was the case, you would do it. Because you would know how to do it because you've been fucking with bitches.
Right. Well, I'm saying the burnout phase. You never been burnt out? Like, damn, bitch, I need a break. Like, I'm trying to, like, get my mind together type shit.
Hey, bro, get out of whatever game you in if you think like that, motherfucker. Fuck no, I ain't never needed no break. And hell no, I ain't never got burnt out from getting paid having my way. How you gonna get burnt out from that?
Well, I mean, I guess it's the lack of money.
Bro, why don't you? What kind of life you living, brother? Be real. Tell me some shit that I can touch. Don't give me some far out fucking statements for me to think about.
Yeah, you gigolo type of shit. You know, Mag Daddy type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Chasing the
Hey, bro. All you doing is just giving me some gigolo type shit. Is consists of something. What the fuck do it consist of, you lying motherfucker? Bro, I can see through muddy water and spot dry land. I do not have to be sitting next to you to hear in your voice you a goddamn liar.
You think I'm lying?
Yeah, I don't think you lying. I know you lying. You might not call it lying. You might call it fronting.
It's all gravy.
Well, tell me what a gigolo do, motherfucker. You the gigolo?
I mean, yeah, you know, but...
Tell me what you do, man, or get off the line. Because you faking and you busted and you ain't making no sense.
Hey, man, you right, man. I'm sorry about calling. I'll let you leave.
All right, brother, later. Man, I don't need to listen to that kind of goddamn shit. He need a break because he's so busy with bitches. Come on. Man. Only a motherfucker that's lying would say some shit like that. I'm so busy with bitches. I need a break. I need a hiatus. I'm burnt out. You can't get burnt out because you got game. I ain't getting burnt out. I don't give a fuck how many times I got to do this today with how many different fucking bitches. I ain't gonna be tired and gotta go to sleep. I got one more bitch to run this shit by. And when I run it by her, I'll see if I'm sleepy still. Shit. That motherfucker was lying. But anyway, I told that nigga to send me his email and I was gonna hook him up for free. He sent me the shit, and when I started putting it together, I thought about it and decided to give him the full course with some tools since he just got out. Now, I didn't have to do that shit. Doing that got me to thinking about the value of my confidence and how it makes you, if that's the case, risk shit. Doing that shit, I'm telling you, made me find another motherfucker that I was fucking with. He had a physical problem, and he said he was fucking suicidal at one time. And I talked him into accepting my shit because I gave it to him too. And he did. And I started thinking about him after this cat. So I hit him on that instant message and shit. And he hit me back after a few minutes and he told me that, man, fear is a motherfucker. And you won't accept it as fear until you're shown that it's fear. Now, what he was talking about was that he called to get my shit. And we got to talking, and he telling me about his physical problems, blah, blah, blah. And he was telling me about this radio announcer that he thought we would be a perfect match for. And you know me, I said, well, hook it up, man. And dude said, he couldn't do it for whatever reason. But it was because he was scared to do it. Because he was in a wheelchair. And I accepted his goddamn reasoning, but I told him, man, what I'm telling you now, fear is a motherfucker. If you don't, watch out, this gonna handle you unless you handle it. Now, I didn't know what the fuck he was scared of, but I thought I knew, which was his physical handicap. And he told me, man, this dude that be perfect for you, man. You need to be on the show. You guys need to hook up. I said, look, man, make that move and hook, put that in, make that work happen. And he said, I can. I said, man, you can make it happen, man. Make that shit happen. And hit me in a couple of days. Let me know what I got to do. Man, I'm telling you, I did not think he was going to do it. He had such insecurities. But what I'm saying is, he did what he said he was gonna do, and he hooked. This dude's name was Beige Phillips. Yeah, he hooked me up with this dude. And man, this Beige Phillips dude had an interview and shit, and hit it off pretty well. We didn't keep talking. I think he died. But anyway, what I'm saying is this dude made that move, and when he did make it, I wanted to know, man, I want you to promote my motherfucking shit. I want you to promote what you got out of my shit to make you believe in what you didn't believe in. And me and that brother, you see him saying that brother, I didn't forgot his fucking name because we stayed in contact for a long while. But this was many years ago. But my point is that nobody knows what they can do. All they know is what they have done and what they will have a chance to do. Caller, what's up?
Hey, bud, what's going on, man?
Nothing was happening with you.
You got it, man. I got two things. The first thing is, I like what you said. I ain't never tired. I got to run this shit by one more bitch. That was dope. That was dope, man. That was dope.
Yeah.
The second question is, all right, so, I can talk to the chick, I can crack a chick, you know what I mean? But I just need, if you got a pointer or two on how to close and direct. Because, sometimes I talk to them, I get them, crack them the number, but I come up with a little fluff during the intermission time, the conversation. So I want to, if you could give me a point or two on closing and directing.
Hey, bro, I'm not a dating type dude, you know what I'm saying? So to me, whatever the fuck you think, if you represent it, it's cool. That's the way I think. But you guys be saying so much that really ain't true, and the biscuits see it. So I'm saying they like you. They like you while they're getting full of that information, but the moment they start rehearing it, they damn near don't want to fucking fuck with you because they know you talking shit. So initially, the shit could be fun for the bitch to sit in and ride with you and listen to all this shit you talking. And she might know she ain't gonna do shit. But this is all new shit you saying. The moment you start saying the same shit again, I didn't heard him say that before. He ain't did it yet. You know what I'm saying? That should be dead.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's the fuck. Right. You're right. Okay.
All right.
All right. Appreciate it.
You know it. See, that's the thing about me. I could be talking about the circumference of the moon. And somebody call in and ask about how do cows walk in a straight line. I'm going to be able to switch gears like it ain't nothing. Because it ain't nothing. If you can't say what you believe, then I guess you think it is something because you're trying to think of what I believe. And if you would think that, I mean, you are a motherfucker. I don't be caring what a motherfucker think. I just listen to what they ask. My feelings ain't in it. Blood ain't in it. I'm just saying, man, I ain't trying to make you hear what you want to hear. Don't call my motherfucking ass if you ain't sure of what you thinking, but you only can hear a certain response. Fuck you. Well, I really don't mean fuck you. But in reality, that's what I mean. Shit, fuck you if that's how you are. You ain't getting me to be like that. So, my point in talking about this cat that just got out the joint was that I am a fucking humanitarian. That's humanitarian shit. You want to help people get what they can get the most out of their life. The thing about me is I think of myself as what I do, but what I do don't make me a certain kind of person better than you. It make me feel better than you about myself, but it don't mean I'm better than you. So a motherfucker that take a chance, they gonna win. Why? Not because of my courses, but because you know you got to get through all the courses. The full course, so that you can see the very beginning of your goddamn transformation. You'll be transforming while you're going through the course, but you won't be seeing it. Once you get through the course and realize what you've done, you can look back and you can point out your progressions. And that's what's dope. You can see the shit. I see progression in my students. I really do. I see them progressing, and we talk about it. We identify the progression. We see the value in it, and that's what make the shit important. If you got a motherfucker that don't know what the fuck to tell you when you make a progression, then shit. You don't you don't really have nothing. Now, Sidewalk University has a goal. And the goal is to realize your self-worth. I care if you see mine, but I don't want you to trip on mine. I want you to trip on yours. I want you to get your self-worth equal to where you at mentally, if not further. Because you got to get your self-worth up, because you won't accept a lot of the shit you're accepting if you value your worth. I'm telling you, this shit is true. I think about it, and I don't try to make it to where I could sell it to you. I tell it to you. And I'm already selling you some shit, so fuck that. I'm telling you this shit. The motherfucker that I did help, that guy had that physical handicap, when we kind of hung up the phone, because we started talking on the phone, he said, Rose, but I never thought of the things you say on your courses, but I've heard them before, because I done bought a lot of self-help shit that didn't do shit for me. Probably because it wasn't about me. But I really feel what you are saying, and I am completely stoked to be on the other end of the line with you. That's cool and all that, man. But what I'm saying is, as long as you make progress, because that's what it's about. And then, dude, it's cool. But this is humanitarian work at its best, my friends. I salute me for caring. Now, guess what? Guess what? I'll kind of waited to the end to tell you this, but I'm in love. I can admit it. I am in fucking love. I was in the mirror and could not resist the charm of that motherfucker staring back at me. And something just happened. It could only be love. I am truly a fortunate brother. I have three distinct sets of friends, diehard friends. You know, when I first hit the set, I was John Dixon. Uh, Those are all my childhood, grow up with friends. And I went to school and made a name for myself a little bit. But damn it, all my goddamn brothers had nicknames. And I had six brothers. I made the seventh son. And they all had nicknames. I don't know why I was so special that I didn't need a nickname. And to make matters worse, I started complexing on the shit because I didn't have one. Then when I graduated sixth grade, the black era was coming in, and it was taking off, and back, you know, black soul was like on everyone's tongue. What is soul? Black people be asking. So of course, when I thought about it, since I was a fucking conceited bastard way back then, I felt my name should represent our race, and I took the name Soul Man. That was about 63 or 64. I was so into that shit that I wouldn't even put John Dixon on my goddamn assignments. The only thing I would put on my assignments was Soul Man. At first, they wouldn't grade my papers, and the dean called me into his office one day. I told him that was my slave name, and my name from now on is Soul Man. And Mr. Morrison, I'm Ed Morrison. I remember him. He was cool as Colt Morrison. Ed, it was two Mr. Morrisons. One was a principal and one was a dean. But anyway, he told me, that he'd take care of it. He talked to, some of the teachers. But if they don't go for it, I gotta goddamn, conform. And I told him I ain't conforming. You just give me an F. But Colt, his son was on the track team. And you know how them motherfuckers that be work at the school want their kids to be like straight A students and all that shit. He was a gluke. And the only thing he had a chance of doing any good in was on the track team. And Colt knew I was damn near the star of the track team. So he didn't want to kick me out because that meant his son would get any fucking way. Shit went on like that till about 76. And then that's when I became Rosebud. But what I'm really telling you is that I have lives in all those areas, and I have friends from all those areas still living, still kicking, still breathing, and we all damn near 80. It's just a motherfucker, the way life lets you live if you claim what you claim and you stand for what you claim means. Because I claimed what I lived, and I lived as far as what I claimed to do, extravagant. So that's what I want for you guys. Carla, what's up?
Hello, this is Ed. And I just want to call and let you know that I just got your book, American Roseburg, American Pimp.
Yeah.
Man, the first couple chapters alone, I took so much notes, man. I had to get my index cards out, man. That's all I have to say. I just wanted to give that to you. I like what I'm reading. I like your videos you got coming out, and keep doing what you're doing. Take care of yourself.
All right, appreciate you, brother.
All right.
Where's my fucking shit at? Oh, there you go. Okay. Now, see, I give and I receive. I mean, isn't that how it's supposed to go? So what I'm saying is, don't get lost in the shuffle. Don't get lost in the shit I talk or the shit that is talked about what people like me do. Because those humanitarian things I was talking about, those aren't the only two things I've done in all my time. I try to give back. And that's what I be doing to y'all. So look, I'm gone. Be cool.